You know that moment when your child walks past you, and instead of running up to give you a hug, they just keep walking, and you're standing there thinking, what happened? When did this distance get here? You replay every conversation, every rushed morning, every time you said not right now or in a minute, and a quiet, painful question starts to creep in. Do they still trust me the way they used to? That feeling right there? That is one of the loneliest feelings a parent can experience. And if you're watching this, I want you to know, you are not alone in this, not even close. Thousands of parents around the world sit with that exact heaviness. Parents who love their children more than anything, who would do absolutely anything for them, but somehow feel like something invisible is slipping through their fingers. And the terrifying part is that most of them don't even realize how it's happening until the gap is already wide. So today, I'm going to walk you through something that has genuinely transformed the parent-child dynamic for so many families. Simple daily practices that rebuild and reinforce trust with your child, no matter where things stand right now. But before we go deeper, I do want to mention, we have some related programs linked down below in the video description. Now here's the thing. Most people scroll right past those kinds of links. And honestly, if your relationship with your child is perfectly fine and you feel completely confident in how you're connecting with them every single day, then yeah, those programs probably aren't for you. But if some part of you watched those first 60 seconds and felt something tighten in your chest, it might be worth taking a look before those spots fill up. Because the parents who act fast are always the ones who see results first. Now let's get into it. Trust between a parent and child is not built in grand gestures. It is not built during birthday parties or holiday vacations. It is built in the smallest, most ordinary moments of daily life. And this is where most parents are unknowingly breaking it without ever meaning to. Think about this. Your child comes to you excited about something. A drawing, a story, a random thought they had at school. And you're in the middle of something. You half listen, you nod. Maybe you say, "That's great, sweetie," without even looking up. And to you, that felt like a tiny, inconsequential moment. But to your child, their little brain just filed that away. It noted that when they came to you, you weren't really there. And it decides, just a little bit, to stop bringing things to you. That happens over and over, hundreds of times. And one day you wake up and your child is not sharing things with you anymore. And you cannot figure out why. The research on this is staggering. Studies consistently show that children who feel emotionally seen and heard by their parents have dramatically stronger mental health outcomes, perform better in school, are less likely to seek validation from dangerous external sources, and are far more likely to come to their parents when something is actually wrong. We're talking about protection, real lasting protection that no other person or system can give your child the way you can. So how do you start rebuilding that? Let's start with something deceptively simple. Stop what you are doing and turn your body toward them, not just your eyes, your whole body. When your child speaks to you, face them completely. This physical signal tells their nervous system something profound. You matter enough for me to stop everything. That single habit, practiced daily, does more for trust than almost anything else a parent can do. Parents who have implemented this one shift alone have reported children becoming more open, more affectionate, and more communicative within just weeks. But here is where it gets really interesting and where most parenting advice completely misses the mark. Your child does not need you to have all the answers. They need to know you are safe enough to come to with their questions. And safety is created through your reaction. Every single time you react with patience when you wanted to react with frustration, you are making a deposit into their trust account. Every time you stay calm when they mess up, you are telling them that your love is not conditional on their performance. That is the foundation they will build their entire sense of self upon. Now contrast that with the alternative. Picture a child who has learned that bringing a problem to their parent means getting yelled at, dismissed, or lectured. That child learns to hide things. They learn to solve problems alone, or worse, to seek guidance from people who do not have their best interest at heart. The consequences of that, the anxiety, the secrecy, the broken communication, can echo for decades into adulthood, into their own relationships, into how they eventually parent their own children. This is generational. What you do right now in these daily moments is not small. It is enormous. Here is another piece that parents consistently underestimate. Repair matters more than perfection. You are going to lose your patience sometimes. You are going to say the wrong thing. You are going to have a terrible day and let it spill into a moment with your child. That is being human. But what elite parents, the ones raising children who genuinely trust and adore them, do differently is repair. They go back to their child and they say, "I'm sorry for how I reacted. That was not fair to you." And they mean it. That apology, it does not make you look weak to your child, it makes you a hero. Because it shows them that relationships can recover. It shows them that mistakes do not have to be catastrophic. It teaches them how to apologize too. And it signals, more powerfully than almost anything else, that your relationship with them is more important to you than your ego. Now let's talk about something that is going to feel counterintuitive. To build trust with your child, you have to let them disagree with you. You have to let them express frustration, even toward you, without immediately shutting it down. When a child learns that their emotions are welcome, even the uncomfortable, inconvenient ones, they stop having to manage those emotions alone. They bring them to you. And you become their person. You become the one they run to when life gets hard. That is what every parent in the world is quietly desperate for. The parents who try to control their child's emotional expression, who say things like "stop crying" or "you're being dramatic," they are not raising emotionally regulated children. They are raising children who stuff their feelings down until those feelings explode somewhere else. And those parents are always shocked when that happens. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be present and willing to grow. There is something incredibly powerful about a parent who takes their child's inner world seriously, who asks real questions and then actually listens to the answers, who notices when something seems off and gently opens a door instead of waiting for a crisis, who understands that trust is currency, and every daily interaction is either spending it or saving it. The parents who understand this early, who start making these changes now rather than waiting until communication has completely broken down, those are the parents who look back years later with no regrets. Those are the parents their children call first when something happens. Those are the parents who get to be in the front row of their child's life, not watching from the outside wondering what went wrong. You can be that parent. And the fact that you are here watching this tells me that you already are that kind of parent, or you are fighting hard to become one. We have related programs linked down below in this video's description. These resources go far deeper than what we can cover in a single video, and the parents who invest in them are seeing real, lasting results with their children faster than they ever expected. Most people wait too long. They wait until things are really broken before they decide to take action. Do not be that parent. The window where this work is easiest is right now, today, while you still have it. Go check out what's below, take it seriously, and start showing up in a way your child will never forget.